Marie Antoinette, rumor has it that you have been trying and failing to have children with King Louis.
His loss.
Marie Antoinette was born an Austrian princess in Vienna, Austria in 1755. She was the 15th and the last child of Holy Roman Emperor Francis I and the powerful Habsburg Empress Maria Theresa. She was brought to France to marry King Louis to end the rivalry between the Austrians and the French. The French hated her for many, many reasons. One being her spending habits, which made her spend the French people's money on ridiculous and unnecessary things like jewelry for herself, which she didn't even always pay for. The biggest reason, other than the fact that she was Austrian, that made the French people hate her the most was because her and King Louis didn't conceive a child for years, which left the people of France frustrated that she couldn't do the one thing they wanted her to. Marie Antoinette had a very easy lifestyle. She had lots of free time on her hands, so she would have her hair done in extreme, crazy hairstyles.
King Louis, what do you think of your new wife, Marie Antoinette?
I'm not all that fond of her.
King Louis XVI was born August 23rd of 1754 in the Palace of Versailles. He became the heir to the throne and the last Bourbon king of France upon his father's death in 1765. While he was ruling, he was never looked at as a strong or a manly leader, since he made it very obvious he had no interest in his own wife and was still very childish. More than 5,000 guests attended the wedding of the teenage queen and king. On their wedding day, King Louis was 16 years old, and Marie Antoinette was just 15. They had not one, but two wedding ceremonies. The first one was held by proxy in Vienna, and the second lavish ceremony took place at the Royal Chapel in Versailles. King Louis paid no attention at all to anyone, especially his wife, Marie Antoinette. But her, on the other hand, she was trying so hard for him to like her and try to grab his attention so that they could give birth to an heir, just like everyone wanted, but he wouldn't budge. Many rumors surfaced after people found out that he didn't want to have a kid with his own wife. In October 1789, a mob of Parisian women marched Versailles protesting the high cost of bread and other goods. Food was extremely overpriced, so much that one loaf of bread would cost 1 month's salary for the average French person. When the women marched to Versailles, they dragged the queen and king and their whole family back to Paris to imprison them. Ever since, the king and queen never got back to Versailles. After the king and queen are forced to live under supervision of revolutionary authorities in 1789, Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI flee Paris disguised as servants and head to the Russian border, where they ended up being caught, captured, and led back to Paris. In December 1792, the king was put on trial for treason, and in January 1973, he was executed. After 9 short months, Marie Antoinette was executed as well.
Marie Antoinette. Many people consider
Your feet!
Stop smiling! Do you forget that you're supposed to be mean?
I tripped over myself. I'm dying. With the
Stop.
Hit the corn after it gets down lowest with your arm.
What are you guys planning? Nothing.
Little does Marie Antoinette know that her life isn't gonna be good. Really? Oh shit.
Oh, my hand got in that.
Hit the corn. Hit the corn. I said get down low with your arm. I said get down.
Wait, you're laughing. Go, Clarissa. I can't believe you do that.
Yeah, you can't be in this. Flex and chill. I watch Netflix shows.